Prepare for battle.
How did this happen?
Behold!
Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Hidden ones grin.
It's looking spicy. It's looking spicy.
Denied.
You shall not. Behold! A prize. Silence.
Ours.
I think not.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Missing bottom!
Never.
Silence.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Death and gold are linked.
Gather round. What's this? A fascinating substance.
changes hands.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
By my horns, you'll not live to see them.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Item other than Tusk, like just prioritizing the item.
Right.
Every single
Radiant
time there
are
is
scanning.
kill potential, he just pops it. 8 charges is quite a lot.
We were talking about it, I believe, I want to say yesterday. How this item used to be picked up all the time. It's very situational.
It's an expensive
Dire
item.
are scanning.
Before it was much cheaper. So the build-up is good, you know, but it's a bit expensive.
It was a little bit
Radiant's
cheaper,
bottom
probably
tower
with
is under attack.
priority it used to get.
Denied.
Cobalt,
For the temple.
bounty on that dig. We've got 3 heroes up top, but
Radiant's bottom tower
nothing
has
doing in
fallen.
this lane as Boom have kind of evacuated. They've headed towards bottom. Got 4 heroes here. TA continues to stack up and farm these ancients and almost has that blink dagger. We'll have it once
Dire's
she
top
finishes
tower
this
is
stack.
under attack.
Unfortunately for OB.Neon, they had like no
Dire's
stacks in the first
structures
couple of
are
minutes. I feel like
fortified.
Nyx Assassin
Dire's
could have
top
been the
tower
one, you know,
is under
making some
attack.
big stacks for
Radiant's
Medusa in
bottom
this game.
tower is
Because his
under
lane
attack.
presence, once again, is not that
Radiant
great.
structures
Now Medusa
are
is in
fortified.
triangle exactly where she needs to be.
Dire's top
Bottom
tower
lane pretty
is
much
under attack.
belongs to Boom. They have a Hawk to scout things out, and now they're going to try to
Dire's
collapse on the
top
mid lane. They
tower
should
has
be
fallen.
careful. Good positioning from Play Hard. Like, he knows something is up, possibly breaks the smoke.
Going with the spike carapace, misses the impale, and now the primal roar comes in. Lakota coming over, and the damage is just so quick on a Play Hard.
Radiant's middle
To
tower
get an easy
is
kill on
under
the Nyx
attack.
Assassin, they're going to look for the tier 1 and
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
search for it, but it's gone already.
Dire's top tower is under
And the
attack.
Nyx Assassin's presence in the offlane wasn't exactly monumental.
Nah, it's just the zero doesn't do much.
Yeah.
He throws a stun, it's on cooldown. Maybe if they go on you, you can pop the carapace. Didn't even put a point in mana burn. So, like,
He could have been
it's
stacking.
one of the worst laners. The thing you mostly do with the Nyx Assassin is try to secure your off lane with the pulls, manipulating the creep wave, and just stacking. So now there's smoke.
Radiant's
Vendetta
bottom
is also
tower
up.
is under attack.
Maybe they can use the Vendetta, find something, they'll go after this Abaddon. Kizzq trying to run, pops the borrowed time, he's rooted up. They should have the damage to get an easy one. Yopaj gets credit for that. He's trying to go into the Blink Dagger as well as the Boots of Travel, already has that Witchblade. Solar Crest being built for the Beastmaster. We got the Medallion to work with, so minus armor for the TA and the Beastmaster.
Different type of a build when you're playing the offlane Beastmaster. Like going for Aghanim Scepter. It's kind of, you know, more of a mid type of a build where you want to get more tanky, be more utility from the offlane. So I can understand how the Dominator, the Medallion, the Solar Crest, new Solar Crest is just one of the best, definitely like top 2 items, if not the best item in the game right now. because the build-up is so good. Bottom lane, they're trying to make a move. Roar available.
BZ getting chased. Primal Roar comes out into Bill. The look over as he is just free to run. They've slowed up Play Hard enough where he needs to actually go the other way. The shockwave hit from the Satyr. And they've got the finger from Hyde to finish him off. So Play Hard goes down, but go after the Enchantress. Makoto there with him. The Melt Strike, the Dream Coil out onto two. Shockwave hits up the Enchantress. They got the Earth Splitter coming through, but it's just not enough damage. They cannot kill
Dire's
Makoto.
middle tower is under attack.
Soaking up a lot of it. John Nero was going to be the second one to fall. Now OB.Neon is still on the run. They'll finally use that Stone Gaze. Turning to Stone is Kescu. Yopaj trying to really mess with the team on the back lines as FBZ sits under half health, but Yopaj just doesn't have enough to get the kill there onto the Beastmaster, who's the one they went after originally. Yopaj, not a lot of mana. Play Hard back into the fight. He already died once in this engagement. Melstrike misses.
He's out of mana.
Used by Yopaj. He's got no mana to work with. The stun goes land, but it's not going to do anything. They'll get the kill into Yopaj. They've got Trap Soda and Play Hard as well as Natsumi. And the Melstrike, the sideways are hitting on the three. They've got the stun on the Medusa. No more mana. Natsumi is now gone. They have lost 4 heroes and they still can't kill Kescu. He finally drops to the middle, but now the stun, that might keep the Enchantress alive. Maybe even get a kill on a Dream Cell, but it's not looking likely as the Soul Assumption comes through. Makoto gets the kill onto the Enchantress. That is 5 kills right now for Boom, looking for a 6th. I mean, they might even get 7 with Play Hard sticking around, but Makoto finally without the refraction and got the team as well as the Impale. Can they get the gun to the tank as they can? They'll look the other way as it's back and forth and back and forth as they try to straddle the position. They look over at Dream Cell, who's sitting with a little bit of health left, and they will finally kill off the Visage. Primal Roar gets used, but it looks like it's just a run. Hyde comes in with a 2-man stun. I mean, he used Finger at the beginning of this fight, and it's got 70 seconds left before it's up.
Dude, this fight lasted for like 2 full minutes. There was like roar, and then like if we see this fight again, we're probably gonna miss out 2 minutes of, of the game. Huh? It was just wild. Surprised that Neon decided to go back in again because Puck was out of mana. They just gave him a mana boots and either mana boots or someone popped. No, they have no mana boots, so it was a mango popped on him. He actually died in the end. They need Puck. Like once they take out the Lions, they really have no stuns that Puck should be afraid of. And they also need to bring Medusa in this engagements, which OB.Neon did nicely, because even though she doesn't deal that much damage, they still lack damage. And the good thing is, you know, cores died, so supports also got some levels on the bottom. So ET has a point in Aura, Nyx Assassin has Carapace maxed out. Still no point in mana burn, but yeah, I would love to see at least 1 point in mana burn because it's so good. 1 point in Impale doesn't matter that much. You want to max out the Carapace because the spell scales compared to like Impale.
Right.
It goes down by 5 seconds, while Impale just stays the same. 14-second cooldown, duration is a bit longer.
I really like more points on 3-3-1, and to me, I just Duction feels so good from the Aura to hold off on getting it for.
Maybe he feels in this game like if they manage to kill the Lion, they don't have enough control for him, so he can be the damage dealer with the Astral Spirit. I don't mind that. Natural Order will be maxed out in the next, like he should put another point in Echo Stomp and just max out the Natural Order. 3 points in Astral is more than enough, but he got a lot from that fight. This is a position 5 Elder Titan that almost has a full Solar Crest, and then you buff your Medusa with that, she's gonna feel great.
So now Orchid, Visage going into the BKB, Solar Crest picked up for the Beastmaster. I believe Solar Crest is almost finished. They'll have a Solar Crest soon, maybe enough minus armor to finally these kills just a bit easier for.
They also need to tank
place it on a Medusa.
Minus armor from that, so that's -6, -6 coming out from the Solar Crest. These birds are gonna hurt a lot. Boom lineup is very good at taking the Roche.
Coil Finger. Enchantress is just straight gone. Go off the face of the earth. I'd get another easy kill and another easy stack.
Haste!
As well as the Vambrace. See which one is kept. Philosopher's Stone, Lion. Happy to see that. About even in terms of net worth at the moment. And staying quite even between the TA and the Medusa. Yopaj a little bit ahead Remacell on the...
You can see how Yopaj thinks, where he wanted to get boots of travel. Now he feels I need to be able to cover myself with the Hex initiation from Lion, potentially Roar. There's also an Orchid. We have no way of dispelling things. We don't have a saving item. There's no Glimmer Cape, no Force Staff yet.
Right.
So just wants to itemize a bit more defensively. Coil.
Dream Coil again, that's going to get snapped. Remacell on the run. It found FBZ, but he's got the Primal War. That's going to be going over on the Enchantress, as well as the Orchid coming up from Remacell. It's a lot of damage under the Enchantress. Stone Gaze gets used by Natsumi. They'll turn around, throw the Soul Assumption on. They also have the Solar Crest onto the Bill, but they'll look over at Hyde, and they've got the damage to kill off the Lion. So it's finally a first kill and an engagement for Neon. EA thinking about coming in. Engaging, even though they don't have
Buyback from Lion.
Buyback gets used. They've got the silence. They're taking away the mana from this Medusa. They've got the right clicks as well as the control coming out from the familiars of Dreamacell. The Soul Assumption gets thrown into.
She's just gonna TP out. Lion.
TP, no stun.
No Hex. Hex was on cooldown. It's only level 1 Hex.
Januel trying to run from Makoto. Goes into the trees, hit by a trap, slowed up. Under the tower. There's an Earth Splitter out. I mean, that's quick damage coming out from Makoto, but now the right click from the Enchantress. Makoto needs to survive. The Melon Strike comes in and they'll take out Makoto. They'll look over and play hard. Down goes the Nyx Assassin. Yopaj back and gets this onto the Visage as well. The Lion Hyde and Dreamacell need to run. Kesku falls. Yopaj trying to catch up ground onto the Visage. They've got the Dream Coil in 10 seconds, so getting away may not be enough. If you try to TP out now, Dream Coil might be up and you might get stopped. Got the silence. Both these heroes, Orchid from Dreamacell on the block, and they're looking for the coil. They might catch it on both Hyde from Dreamacell. The Dreamacell trying to run. They might even need the coil. They've got the two-man stun coming out with the Earth Spike from Hyde.
They need to spread out. This could be big.
Waning Rip misses both. Kescute on the run. Losing the orb over. Maybe looking for FBZ. There's the Dream Coil coming through on FBZ. Hyde and Kescute will rotate in to try and keep alive this Dismancer. They've also got the Warriors coming from the back lines. Yopaj with the Primal War. Right clicks in from the Familiars as well. The finger from Hyde. They'll take out Yopaj and they use Stone Gaze. Stone Gaze gets them nothing. Yopaj ends up dead. The chase goes on too long and boom.
This game is just like never-ending fight. They keep chasing each other. The fight was at tier 2 tower bottom, and then they decided to chase them tier 2. Yeah, on the other side of that. Very entertaining game. Like I have not seen a game like this in a very long time. Where both of these teams, they feel like, yeah, we should keep fighting. We don't care. We will use the buyback. And okay, so they're gonna go inside a bit. Puck is out in 10 seconds. No Stone Gaze for 50. Even though you're playing against Elder Titan, which is one of the best heroes to defend the Roche with, they just are not going to be there on time. Big stomp from Roche, though.
Trying to slow this down.
It's speedy, like they just have
Oh, he killed Roche! He just snapped by Makoto!
He's in
almost
trouble.
in time. He gets the Waning Rift out of the pit. They're gonna chase Makoto with the Melon Strike not landing. Phase shift to lose your just escapes. Oh my god, Yopaj! He gets the Roche kill. But Aegis into the hands of the Dire.
And this is a big timing for them. Like, if they manage to, like, steal that Aegis, that would be pretty big. Even though, like, they don't have the Aegis, they can still take the fight. Medusa is super fun. Like, she has this butterfly. They have nothing to pierce through evasion. Like, Templar Assassin, it's gonna take a while. She needs to farm the BKB, and then she will need to itemize, get that MKB up to deal with the evasion. Like, he also has evasion on level 10 talent, attack speed talent. I would prefer the 35% Mystic Snake mana gain talent instead, because it's super good on Medusa. Like, it can just turn the whole fight around.
Especially with how clumped up these fights have been. Like, it just seems like it'll keep him alive and turn around these fights. There's sometimes where it feels like Natsumi is just kind of like on the cusp of dying. He TP'd out in that last fight over bottom and just made it away. I mean, with he's a little bit more confident, right?
And most of the time, I see Medusas stake them. 30 attack speed is good, but compared to Mystic Snake, it's not even situational. Like, Mystic Snake is just that powerful. You get one snake in a fight. Also, what he can do is eventually get the Cold-Blooded, the Aghanim Shard upgrade. Like, Snake is sent back towards that enemy whenever, like, Medusa targeted by a spell. So you like get the mana drain, the snake bounces. The snake, it's the snake that doesn't bounce.
New treasures.
Here I am.
Edge card going Scotty though right now, and they're gonna smoke.
That's what I
Come
said.
over.
You know, even them having
Radiant's
ages,
bottom
they
tower
feel
is under
very
attack.
comfortable going in.
Enchantress, pretty far
Very
forward.
ballsy move there, you know, just peeping right in front of them while the rest of the team is still not there.
They're gonna come around the back. They've got the Dream Coil coming through onto the Visage, but it's not gonna land with the TA. They're gonna snap at Dream Cell, looking like he's dead first. They'll land a super on a couple of these heroes. Kids keep popping the bar. Time to get the kill behind. They're gonna throw the Prime Aurora over to play hard. Pops the spike carapace that doesn't slow anybody down. KSQ run into the trees, waiting.
Just too much damage. Like this Medusa is slowly taking over the game. This butterfly causing a lot of issues, some extra status resistance against the stuns, against the silences. I would love to see Nyx Assassin getting the 4-staff. He got some gold. Having that fluffy hat, you need the... I mean, you don't have to upgrade it. Fluffy hat is good of an item.
Dyer's bottom tower
I can't
is
believe we
under
have an
attack.
item called Fluffy Hat in
Dyer's
Dota. It's
structures
just
are
like the way it looks, it's also very cozy.
So fluffy.
So yeah, with the 4-staff, they can push people out of possible like Texas, Beastmaster
Dyer's
roars.
bottom tower has fallen.
This Visage, man, the Visage is having some real issues. He's less farmed than Beastmaster at this point.
Here I am.
Yeah, not
And
as
it's
strong
not
as
gonna
I
get
thought
easier.
Dream Cell was gonna be with
Yeah,
this Visage.
it's not gonna get easier for the hero. He's level 14 only compared to level 19 Medusa. But at least you have scaling hero from the
Radiant's
mid
top
lane.
tower
Like
is under
Temporis is
attack.
decently scaling. She's not, you know, super like something like a DA or a Phantom Lancer type of a hero where you feel so much more comfortable going into late game, but compared to Visage, at least you got something.
Yopaj gets that done. Aurora gets used onto the Enchantress. They're gonna go after the build to get this kill.
She's super tanky.
There's Solar. Dream Coil on the 2. FPZ as well as Makoto. They get hit. The Impale follows it up. Haven't broken through Makoto just yet. Damage not gonna be enough. Solar Crest placed onto Makoto as the right foot come out on to play hard. Trying Carapace. That stuns up the TA. They've got Siege followed up. Happens out the line. Comes on fire. Here's where it's going through. They will go for Makoto. They're taking the ages. They got themselves the stone gates coming through. And now on the one is need to save this TA. Makoto gets the refraction off and trying to get onto the high ground. Finally gets out of sight, but illusory orb is Yopaj going to jump. That's it for now. Chasing on FPZ. They get the cone to the Beastmaster. KSQ, Dream Cell as well as Makoto need to get out of here. Yopaj with a double kill and a 4K lead for Neon.
Oh, I love the way Skem is playing. He's just going in. Guys, please focus me.
Dyer's middle
Untouchable.
tower is
Is
under
maxed
attack.
out. Attack slow.
Dyer's
200
structures
casual.
are
And with the
fortified.
Crimson Guard plus Hood, like they're super tanky. The
Radiant
Solar Crest
structures
also
are
doing work. If they
fortified.
use Solar Crest on Enchantress, I just don't think they can kill her. But of course, they want to prioritize Medusa. She hit level 20, extra 2 seconds with the
Dyer's
Stone
middle
Gate.
tower has fallen.
This is big, you know.
Dyer's
It's a
top tower
long
is under
duration
attack.
Stone Gate.
Forever.
Look out.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
Heroes
bottom
are up
tower
to
is
top
under
here for
attack.
Yopaj. Dream Coil comes in. See that? It's not enough from the shard of Makoto.
They have 2 big items coming from Neon in the next minute. Medusa will finish Scotty. There will be Lincoln's on puck. He needs a bit more gold. The next assassin 4-staff done. Gem picked up by Elder Titan. Enchantress going into Lotus Orb against Hex. Like they're just gonna use everything. Solar Crest, Lotus Orb on Medusa. Pop that Crimson. And Medusa will pretty much be unkillable. Like Lion, in theory, it works well. You know, if you can like kill 1 or 2 heroes and then deal with the Medusa, you drain her mana, that's good. But if you're the one who... Enemy team is just trying to focus you. Like, I love that Neon understands we need to kill this Lion. Visage, he's not actually dealing any kind of damage. The birds are pretty mediocre at the moment, especially against Medusa split shot. So yeah, Lion is pretty much the biggest target.
Sure that he can't drain that mana. I'd love to see Yopaj go for the... He's got Psychic Headband right now. I'm a big fan of like throwing a Dream Coil down, getting the Waning Rift, push them, and then use the Headband and push them
Dyer's
snap
top tower is under attack.
if you can.
something that has been popular since the addition of the item. Those bugs have not their face.
Dire's top tower has
Can
fallen.
connect. Still no Lincolns. Like
Needs to be careful.
Yopaj needs to be careful. Like if they catch him before he can get any spells off, could be a bit tricky.
Dire's
Now
top tower is
Medusa
under attack.
with the Paladin sword.
Wrapping
This is a
around the
good
back.
wraparound.
Ooh, good job by Playhard. He's gonna be spotted. They got the dust, and True comes through on a high as well as Kesq with borrow time. They have the silence on the Lion, but Lion standing in the trees, trying to stay out of sight with sweep plans, and that's gonna hit the Lion. Unable to do anything to find him. He's either gonna go to the Beastman, and it's gonna be one down now. A second with Kesq in the deck. They find themselves hide. They'll get 3. Neon lose nothing.
Took that jape too far.
And they were ready. Well done to kind of riff backwards, maybe expecting a wraparound to come, and he breaks him. He does
great
exactly that.
Great spread out in that fight with the next assassin. Coil was used immediately to stop any kind of follow-up coming out from Boom, and now they're in full control of this game. 8k gold lead, which feels like it's much more. But getting the Aghanim Scepter as the next
Dire's
item, just a
middle
longer
tower is
duration
under
foil,
attack.
so Medusa can deal the damage. I believe they don't have the dual Temper Assassin. She is
Dire's
itemized and
middle
she's trying to
barracks
get
are
a
under
butterfly. It's too defensive. Like, you need to be able to kill the heroes immediately. Like, you need to deal with the evasion coming out from the Medusa's talons and the
middle
butterfly.
barracks has
Maybe
fallen.
even start thinking about Rapier. Unfortunately, Rapier
Dire's
doesn't give
middle
True
barracks
Strike anymore,
has
so
fallen.
maybe that's why he's not thinking about it, but definitely an MKB game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He switches to MKB, he understands, like, he needs to deal the damage.
Rip, Dream Coil, and Psychic Hitman on a high. That's going to snap it. He's dead very quick. He's got buyback and he owns it. We have the silence as well. The Prime War, the goods, and back they've got themselves a finger as well as the Earth Spike, but it's not going to be enough damage to get the kill. Yopaj being turned as Beastmaster is going to the TA in. It's still the top beast. Maybe Makota's going to go down with FBC. Look at the kills on a 3. Buybacks used by the Lion as well as the Beastmaster. They're trying to defend here and in deep, and maybe in a little bit too far is Playhard. Still trying to do all he can, but now Soul Surge comes through to Natsumi, and it really just doesn't even hurt. It doesn't even tickle. He laughs at the damage that his Dream Itself Visage is doing, and they'll get themselves the top set of racks.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
They have one more fight. Or Boom, they lose another fight. It's just GG. They use 2 buybacks, 1 on Lion, 1 on the Beastmaster. They already lost 2 set of barracks. It's a rough one. They just don't have enough damage. This Medusa, they played really well around her, and you can see the difference in terms of, like, if you want to compare real carries in this game, it's Temper Assassin against Medusa. She's staying 5k gold ahead. And if you want to talk about the carry-to-carry matchups, Medusa has the exact 2 times more net worth than the enemy carry, which is Visage in this game. Decides to go for full damage. No need to risk anything. Just get that straight-up damage. No need for Rapier, because it's a potentially game-losing. Instead, it goes for the Daedalus.
That has
double damage in the bottle on top
Crazy
of that,
ice
plus a
rod.
Paladin sword, just amplifying the healing.
Really feels good to pick up a double damage. Close out. You almost get disappointed by things like base damage.
Check out!
Dire are scanning.
Maybe I'm gonna go Roche before they high ground.
Yeah, Roche is up, so no need to risk things. And the lineup is really good at protecting the Roche, where you have a foil, you have Medusa, ulti to just stop the fight. They count burster. There is no scenario where they can take Medusa from 100 to 0 before she can get the ulti. They can't drain her mana, like even if it's a full duration mana drain, she still gets the ulti.
Posture near Roche, she'll
A prize!
head over there. They've got one more fight left in them, whether it's in the Roche mid or on the high ground. That's up to them.
Like, they need to take the fight. I believe it's one of those things where if you let Medusa seize the high ground, you're gonna play against the mega creeps, and then like you can't bring her down once. How are you gonna do it twice? So you need to risk it, try to go in. You can also drop the shard. Medusa can't pick it up. She has too many items at the moment.
Dreamcoat gets used. They were trying to wreck it. Oh, sleep! It's on everybody! They're in so much trouble. The Earthquake comes in. They're gonna get the kill on FBC. Hide and kill. Two still gone. Everybody dead. Boom lose the game. And Neon. Wow.
That sleep in the end, that was actually a nightmare for Boom. It was a 5-man sleep coming out from the